liter din yung diesel mo, then you have a problem. Okay. So, sa collection system and processing, dapat clear dito kung paano may babarin yung cost ng fuel. Of course, maaaring social issue rin yan, or legal issue. Pwede bang mag-mandate, for example, ang city na, o ganitong selling price, hindi siya the regulated market. I-regulate na city yung price. Okay? So that's also another challenge. In fact, we asked the help of Ateneo to help us on this. Kung legal ba siya or socially acceptable to do that? Okay. Feasibility study, that will be done once na nakuha na yung mga data sa testing kasi it's important yung fuel consumption and yung maintenance cost na kakailanganin. And it's important also to set up a multi-stakeholder coalition. Okay. Which is part of the organizational development. So you need to set up a multi-stakeholder coalition during testing and multi-stakeholder coalition during technology commercial rollout. During testing, nag-set up kami ng multi-stakeholder coalition. So we signed a MOA, tripartite MOA with the LGU of Los Baños, with the cooperative and jeepney drivers doon sa area, with Jollibee and Chowking, and also with our organization to run the testing. But we need another group of multi-stakeholders once na roll out na commercially yung project. If ever na commercially viable siya, and if ever na acceptable siya technologically. Then, last component is the resource dissemination. So, ang target dito, we're going to come up with a booklet to be distributed to other LGUs, other organizations, other jeepney associations. It will be also disseminated through conference presentations and journal publications. So what were the commercialization barriers that we have identified? First, nabanggit ko na kanina, varying quality of waste oil. I think that's the biggest na dapat ma-address. Okay. Next, possible increase in waste oil price when technology is commercialized. Supply of, yung law of supply and demand, right? When the demand goes up, we're expecting the price eventually also goes up. So how do you control now the price? And biodiesel standards issue. Okay, yung government, meron siyang biodiesel standards, sinet ng DOE. Of course, this is using basic oil and feedstock. We're not expecting the output to satisfy the biodiesel standards. So how would you now address this issue? Baka kasi pag binenta mo siya later on, naging illegal. Right now, it's okay kasi it's a project. It's still in the project phase. But once na-roll out mo commercially, how do you now address that issue? And spillover effects. Ano yung spillover effects? Sabi natin, pag in-adopt natin ito, ano yung mga mamaapektuhan? Yung mga vendors, maaaring magmamahal na yung oil nila, magmamahal yung presyo nila. So yung mga mahilig kumain ng fishball dito, mahal na rin yung fishball. Okay? Or sino pa mamaapektuhan? Not so much sa mga feeds, gumagawa ng feeds kasi medyo may pera naman itong mga to. And looking at the pricing structure ng feeds, alit lang ng effect kung sakali mag-shift sila sa cooking oil, sa fresh cooking oil. So what were the realization? First, it's important to involve the sectors concerned with the technology development and deployment process. Okay. We made it a point na involve yung sector during the testing phase. In fact, lumalabas ka, involve sila pati sa technology development phase. Kasi nagbibigay sila ng feedback, ano pang dapat i-improve dun sa buong process. It's not only during the usage, but also the processing. Okay. With that, later on, pagka ni-roll out na commercially, sino magsasabi sa kapwa driver nila? Okay. Iba kasing effect pag taga-iba yung magsasabing maganda ng technology na to. Compared ko, meron ka isang driver, kumuha ka isang driver, kausapin niyo yung mga kapwa driver niya, sinabi niya, sunubungan ko na yan, gumagana. Okay. And then next, in most cases, the challenge is not so much in research and development. We've been focusing so much on research and development. But in fact, based on this project, yung challenge is really more on deployment. Paano mo siya i-deploy commercially? What are the barriers? It becomes now more complicated than developing the technology. Okay. So siguro when you come, in fact, when you come my company, when you think of your top with your thesis project, maybe tumingin kayo ng long term. Paano niyo siya i-roll out sa market? What are the issues that has to be addressed? Okay, in fact, I read one book, a technology management book, sabi, ano ba talagang purpose ng research and development? Okay, sabi nila, the main purpose of research and development is wealth creation. Dapat hindi siya matigil sa mga drawers niyo or sa cabinets. Dapat eventually ma-commercialize yan, makapag-benefits sa iba. Then of course, wealth creation, may babalik sa'yo para makagawa ka uli ng mga bagong products that could benefit others or that could benefit the market. So So these are just some of the pictures, ano? Okay. Just to emphasize na yung issue is not really so much on R&D but on the deployment. Kasi once the deployment, hindi maganda yung technology mo, you might affect positively yung sector na gagamit ng technology mo. Like itong si Mang Paul, yung una ayaw niya sumama kasi doon lang nakadepende yung kanyang buhay eh. Paano kung biglang nasira yung adapt yung technology niya? Okay. So especially if you're dealing with kasi project is for the bottom of the pyramid. Okay. Especially if you're dealing with the bottom of the pyramid, yung medyo maliit yung kita, marginalized sector, mas sensitive sila, mas takot silang gumamit ng ibang technology kasi doon lang nakasalalay, lalo kung doon nakasalalay ang kanilang buhay. Okay. Other pictures of si Danny, siya yung gumagamit ng biodiesel blending. Siya na rin mismo naghahalo. With the biodiesel blending, hindi nila ginagawa yung processing, dinideliver namin yung biodiesel. Pero sila na naghahalo. Si Mang Paul ulit, siya yung gumagamit ng blending ng straight cooking oil. And yung mga jeepneys, pag tumakbo, meron silang banner. So alam ng mga pasahero nila. In fact, kinakausap nga ng mga drivers. Kasi may nag-mention daw minsan, bakit amoy prito? So hindi, kasi tumatakbo ng mantika yan. Yung sa 100% waste cooking oil. At pinagmamalaki na, proud sila na tumatakbo sa waste cooking oil ng kanilang mga chips. Okay. So that is 20%, that is biodiesel blended. Okay. So sa kanya naman is straight waste cooking oil. Okay, ito naman siya yung tumatakbo sa 100% waste cooking oil with preheaters. Okay. Pero ngayon medyo siya yung nagkakaproblema talaga na malaki. Kaya usapan namin para hindi masira, habang titingnan pa kung saan yung problem, sa isang araw magbiyahe lang muna siya ng isang ikot na 100% waste cooking oil and then shift siya agad sa diesel. Then pagka medyo okay na, pwede mag-shift siya uli sa waste cooking oil. Okay. Para lang makakuha ng data about fuel consumption. But at least, alam namin na pwede magkaroon ng problema yung engine. Okay. So, yung nakatayo din, yun siya yung president ng association. Okay. And sa kanya yung chief ng 100% waste cooking oil tumatakbo. Ito yung sabi kong nasira yung equipment ng UP. Kasi ganyan kalakas yung usok. Okay. And we found out kung bakit naging ganito kalakas yung usok. Nung pinatakbo namin siya ng diesel, walang problem. Ilang-test namin na maayos. When we're now about to test the waste cooking oil, okay, we forgot na waste cooking oil, meron pala siyang detergency effect. Kasi nililinis siya muna yung linya. So itambusyo mo kung madumi. Sa matagal na tumatakbo ng diesel yun, punong-puno ng mga carbon yun. Nung tumakbo sa waste cooking oil, nalinis lahat. So sa unang run, nilabas niya lahat yun. Kaya nag-clog yung mga cooling system. Okay. So sa test na gagawin namin, magkakaroon muna kami ng preconditioning phase bago namin isalpak ulit. Okay, para malinis muna yung line. Okay. So this is in UP. And we also had some exhibit in Mandaluyong, okay, to promote the project. That's in Mandaluyong. That is in TUP. Sabi namin, nagkaroon ng problema sa UP. So we also explored utilizing the facility in TUP. We're able to run some tests, pero ilang test points lang. But just enough to get a feel kung ano yung mga comparisons. But pero hindi, whatever data generate here, hindi mo siya pwedeng magamit sa life cycle assessment and costing. That's the problem. Okay, so that's in TUP. So thank you very much.
You have questions?
Sure.
Yes.
Can you introduce first IBU? Hindi, parang
Yes.
just so they
Yes,
have
I
an
was
idea.
about to. I was thinking about that. Yes.
Okay. So,
You have to introduce yourself.
alright. Hi, I'm Ray Santos. I'm the Communications and Networking Coordinator for this project, IBU. So, kanina, actually, ideally, dapat mauuna introduce mo na yung project kasi maybe you're wondering, why are we here? Or parang, why are people like Dr. Biona here presenting to you about this project on waste cooking oil for jeepneys? So, actually, IBUP Asia is the short name for Science and Technology Innovation